All right, I think we're good then, right?
Let me see. Are you talking right now?
I'm talking right now. I see Kat Marner has joined us. Hey, Kat. Marissa, how are you doing? For those of you joining us, we are in preparation for our noon class here at B1. Little virtual class for you today. And we're just ensuring that the video is working properly.
I'm just making sure here. Can Kat or Marissa hear you?
Kat, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Hey there, girl. For those of you waiting, we're just ensuring that the sound is operable and that you can see me.
One second.
All right, just got an affirmative from the illustrious Kat Marner that she can indeed hear us.
Perfect. Okay, so I think you're good to go. So when you're done, you'll just make sure you publish it or whatever it says. Share now, publish your page, whatever it offers you, and it stays up on Facebook instead of going away.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'm excited. Have fun.
We will. Thanks, Chrissy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, yogis. Namaste. This is Swifty at B1 Yoga, and we are happy to bring you some classes from our studio. We are missing all of you and wishing you were here, but this is the way it is right now, and we are going to do what we can for you. We realize that the sound is a little echoey and the picture is a little grainy. We're going to try to work out some of those bugs as time goes on and we get better at being more professional at these videos. So we are going to focus today on twists. Have your mat ready. If you have a hard surface, please put your mat on a hard surface. If you're on carpet, then you might want to not use your mat. In your home practice, just like in the studio, we have to put our safety first. So make sure that you're safe. This will be an all levels class. I'll be offering some modifications for those of you if it's feeling like it's a little too difficult. Remember, it's so important to listen to your body. It's so important to just stay inside your physical form and understand what is a good edge and when you need to pull back. So today, David is with us, and he's going to be the demonstrator as I help you through this practice. So please get into a nice, comfortable position. You might want to come into Supta Baddha Konasana, which David will show you right now. Soles of the feet together, arms out in a T. And just as a disclaimer, we'll be using some music, but I don't have the rights to it, so that you don't think I'm doing anything illegal. All right, let's close our eyes. If you're uncomfortable with your eyes closed, then just have a soft gaze. And let's begin with the breath, the pranayama. Your life force, yogis. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Fill up your lungs. Long exhale through the nose. Keep the breath long and steady. Use your exhale to release any anxiety. Let the mind relax. Give Give it some freedom from thought. Breathe deeply. Let every breath be an event. Tiny little journeys to help you be present, to sink into a meditative state. Simply breathe. I'm going to bring a little wisdom to us from Rolf Gates, Meditations from the Mat. The awareness that something happens when we bring our attention to our breath is older than recorded history and is attested to in all the world's great religions. Pranayama, though perhaps the oldest system, is simply one of the countless practices that have arisen to teach us through the veil of the distracted mind and glimpse the true nature of our existence. Our minds drift to and fro, buffeted by sensation like a boat upon stormy seas. The breath serves as an anchor, something to which we tether our minds so that we can be present for the real. What happens when you close your eyes and follow your breath? What is your truth? When you pause in a posture to feel and hear your breath, is there something there? Yoga is not meant for experts. It is meant for human beings. What is your experience when you connect to your own breath? I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Think about why you're here, why you're practicing, what's brought you to your mat, what is it that you need? Whether your intention be physical, a certain part of the body, we are working on twists, so the torso will be our focal point. So perhaps an intention toward the belly or the spine. Perhaps an intention toward healthy vital organs. Or maybe it's something more spiritual, like balance, calmness. Whatever it is, breathe it in. Nice deep inhale. Use your exhale to release all the obstacles that might stand in the way of your intention. Bring another deep inhale in. Fill the lungs up. Feel them expand. Exhale, releasing the jaw, letting go of any obstacles. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale. Gently open your eyes on the exhale. Bring your awareness back into your yoga space. If you are in Supta Baddha Konasana, take your hands down to your knees. Help them come together. Bring the feet to the edges of your mat. Put one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Closing up now the openness that we created in our first pose. If you started in a different pose than that, gently shift your body into something that is different. Once there, close the eyes. Breathe into that beautiful body of yours. Allow yourself to be present. If thoughts come in, let them just gently pass through. Take one more deep inhale in whatever posture you're in. And on exhale, bring yourself to your back if you're not already, and draw your knees into the chest. Give them a nice squeeze. Pull the forehead up toward your knees. A nice deep inhale there, and exhale, gently release the head and neck, and roll over the sacrum in circles, like you're drawing circles on the ceiling. Nice and slowly, reverse your direction. Nice, and now for our first twist. Take your hands up overhead like goalposts on the ground. On an inhale, draw the knees up toward your face. Exhale, let them drop toward the left elbow. If you need a little more, you can bring the left hand to the top of the knee, giving it a gentle pull down. Take your gaze to the direction of the right. So bringing in the cervical spine. Breathe here, yogis. Take the breath right deep down into the lower back. As you exhale, increase the twist. Eyes perhaps closed or soft at this time or any time in your practice. One more deep inhale, posture. Exhale, release the knees. Bring the top knee up, let the bottom knee follow. Squeeze the knees back into your chest. And this time roll back and forth over the lower back. And coming back, arms up like goalposts behind you. Take a deep inhale into the knees toward the face, and exhale, let them drop toward the right elbow. Same options here. Right hand to the top of the knee, increasing the twist. Gaze to the left, eyes closed or soft. Deep breath, yogis. The mind wanders. Breathe in your intention. Get curious about the physical body and how it feels. One more deep inhale in this posture. Exhale, release the hand, let the head come back to the center. Top leg comes up, bottom leg follows. Let's squeeze the knees back into the chest. And then bring the hands behind the knees, rolling forward and back. Pay attention to the muscles along the spine and how they feel. One more time, then we'll come on up to seated. And then Dave, I'm going to have you face the mirrors. So facing the mirrors. Good. Let's put the left leg in front. So if your right leg is in front, give it a little switch. Bring your right hand behind. Inhale the left arm high. Exhale, bring it to the opposite knee. Stay right where you are for this initial breath. Deep breath in. On exhale, begin to twist just the lower spine, and then pause. Deep inhale, lengthen your spine. Back hand to help you do so. Exhale. Twist a little further, engaging the mid-spine. Deep inhale. Lengthen up. Crown of the head toward the sky. Exhale. Full twist. Bringing the upper back, the Check in with your neck. If that doesn't feel good, then release. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. This time on the exhale, gently unwind the body. Coming back to your center. Change the cross of your legs. Left hand comes behind. Right arm goes up to the sky, comes to the opposite knee. Stay right there, yogis. Take a deep inhale, crown of the head toward the sky. On the exhale, gently begin to twist just the lower back in the opposite direction. Deep inhale, lengthening. Exhale, mid-back engages, begins to twist. Deep inhale there. Exhale, full extension of your twist. Maybe bringing the head into this posture. Checking with the neck. Continue to inhale and lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Use your hands and arms as leverage to increase the twist. Inhale and lengthen. Root in the sit bones. Exhale, twist even further. One more deep inhale in this twist. Exhale, bring it to nice, strong twist. One more deep inhale and exhale, gently release. Good. And then let's come on to hands and knees. Coming into our cow, cat to child's posture. Those of you who practice with me, you know that this is one of the staple items that I like to use. Inhale to your cow, drop the belly. Let the back bend, head lifted slightly. Exhale, pull belly button up and in. Push your spine toward the sky and then sink back into your child's. Unfold the feet. Stay in your child's pose. Reach your fingers toward the front of the mat. Sink down into the shoulders. Use the palms of your hands and the backs of your fingers to push the hips back toward the heels. Next, inhale, cow, cat to child's. Inhale into cow. Exhale, cat to child's. Breath to movement, yogis. Keep moving at the rate of your own breath. I invite you to close your eyes. Block out the outside world. Stay in tune with the physical form, how it feels, with the breath and how it guides you. Beautiful. On the inhale, imagine yourself an ocean wave coming into the shore. On the exhale, imagine yourself a wave retreating back out to sea. Feel your connection to the moon and to the tides. One more round, yogis, and then we'll meet each other in our child's pose. Once in child's, retreat into embryo, hands back by your feet, shoulders cascading over the knees. Coming into your smallest self. Nice deep breath into the back of your heart. Find space for the breath to go as the chest rests on the thighs. Breathe into your being. Breathe in a breath of gratitude for the physical form. Next inhale, come on up to hands and knees. Preparing for thread the needle. Inhale your left arm high. Give it a nice stretch there in the underarm, and then thread the needle. Arm comes underneath the right, left cheek to mat. Check in here before you do any other movements. Give some pressure on that shoulder, the left shoulder. Use your weight to bear down on it, giving it some compression. Now options with the other hand. You can stretch it out forward, so give that a try, see how that feels. Spread the fingers wide. You can leave the hand where it is in front of the face, or maybe taking the arm up and around lower back, palm facing outward, or perhaps hooking into the opposite thigh. Close your eyes, breathe into this twist. On an inhale, draw that shoulder, that top shoulder back, if your arm is up and around. If your arm is forward, use your exhale to sink into your shoulders. Breathe into the twist in the upper back. One more deep breath here. On an exhale, release the arm. Bring the arm back in front of the face. Come on up into your hands and knees. Inhale into cow. Sorry, David, I should have cued that to go back up. Sorry, yogis, if your left arm went right back up to the sky, good for you. And exhale, cat to child's. Draw your hands over to the left side of the mat. Left hand will come off, right hand follows. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push the hips back toward the heels. Inhale, bring the hands back to the center of the mat. Exhale, come back up to hands and knees. Inhale, arm high. Exhale, thread the needle on the other side. Right cheek to mat. Checking in here. Check in with your right shoulder. Give it a little bit more pressure. Option to leave the other hand, left hand in front of your face. Maybe stretching it forward. Maybe bringing it up and around lower back. Tucking in or palm outward. And now breathe into that top shoulder. Right shoulder. Use the inhale to open it up even further. Use the exhale to stabilize and stay. Stay right there with your breath, yogis. If the breath is gone, then we lose all purpose. One more deep inhale in this posture. Opening up the shoulder if your arm is up and around. Exhale, release the hand and arm. Come back up to your tabletop. Let the right arm reach to the sky, which we didn't do on the other side. Good. Bring it back down. Inhale into cow. Nice slow cow, cat to child's. Paying attention to all the feelings that are going on. Stretching back into your child's pose. Now crawl the hands over to the right side of your mat. Use your exhale to sink it back down, creating more space. And inhale, bring it back to the center of your mat. Exhale, come on up, hands and knees. Inhale into cow. Exhale, cat to child's. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes under, drop the head down, downward facing dog. Let's work the downward facing dog, yogis. Bend one knee, then the other. Breathe in your calves. Spread fingers wide. Lots of pressure in the hands onto your mat. Let the feet come to rest and gently sway the hips back and forth, breathing into your IT bands. And bring back to rest. Go way up onto the balls of your feet, not the toes, just the balls of the feet. Bend the knees a lot. Send your chest back toward your thighs. And then sink the heels back down. Nice deep breath into the Achilles tendons. Let's do that one more time. Way up on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees a lot. Send the chest back. Feel the shoulders dropping. And sink back down. Good. Now wrap your shoulders, yogis. Create more space in between shoulder blades. Bring the eye, the elbows in toward the head and toward the front of the mat. Good. Now take your left hand and reach it toward your right foot. Gaze to the sky if that feels okay. Twisting in our downward facing dog. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale, release the right arm. Take it to the left ankle or maybe a little higher in the leg. Use that arm to help you twist in your downward facing dog. Perhaps the gaze goes skyward if that's okay on your neck. One more deep inhale here. And release. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee. Flex the foot, open up the hip. Good. Breathe into the open hip there. Square up in the shoulders, yogi. Your left your left shoulder is going to want to open up. Separation of top and bottom body. Relax head and neck. Inhale, reach that leg back up to the sky. Square the hips, knee to nose on the exhale. Good. Draw it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to the same elbow, left elbow. Pull the belly button up and in. Inhale, it reaches high. And opposite elbow, we're going to hold here for a breath, yogis. Getting ready for fallen triangle. On an exhale, reach the right arm to the sky. The left leg comes out. Either be on the floor or maybe you want it to hover. Gaze toward the sky. Feel the hip twist. Inhale, draw the knee back into the chest. The hand comes back down. Exhale, lift the left leg high. Deep inhale there. Exhale, bring it on through, prepping for low lunge. If the foot gets stuck, just grab it by the heel and bring it forward. Bring your back knee down, unfold back foot. Easy twist. So you're planting the right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. Good. Gaze to the sky again if that feels good. Gaze down to your mat. Curl your back toe under. Lift up in the high lunge. Inhale. Sorry, David. Good. Coming up into your high lunge. And then into your hallway twist. So the left arm's going back, the right arm's going forward. Gaze toward the back of your room. Next, swing that arm down, come back up to your high lunge. Gaze to the sky if that feels okay. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, twist. Right elbow to the outside. Gaze to the sky. Floor to standing with the hands. And on an exhale, coming back up into hallway twist. Good. Hand swings down from the back, up. Good. And downward facing dog. Hands on either side of front foot. Exhale into your down dog. Deep inhale through the nose, yogis. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee. Open up the hip. Take your breath into the twist of the hip. Check your right shoulder. Square it up. Inhale, reach it back up to the sky. Square the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Belly button up and in. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, same elbow. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, opposite elbow. Deep inhale here as we hold, and then exhale into fallen triangle. Right leg goes out, left hand to the sky. Fingers spread wide. Leg out in the fallen triangle, can be on the floor or lifted up perhaps. Next inhale, leg comes into the chest. Exhale, it flies. Deep inhale as it lifts. Exhale, bring it on through, low lunge. Back knee comes down, easy twist on this side. Plant the left hand. Inhale, the right arm high. Gaze to the sky. Gaze back down to your mat. Curl back, toe under. Inhale, lift up into high lunge. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, twist. Left elbow to the outside of the knee. Nice. See if you can get the hands parallel to the floor. Floor to ceiling. Arms stretching out. If that's too much, just keep them at the heart center, no problem. If you're too wobbly, you can bring the back knee down. No judgment. On an inhale, we're going to go back up into hallway twist. Gaze to the floor. Hallway twist. On an exhale, the arm swings down. We're in high lunge. Maybe a little back bend here. One more deep inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, yogi. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You can bring in your lion's breath here if you want to. Sticking out the tongue, making lots of noise. You're probably home alone, nobody's there to hear you. Take a risk. Deep inhale. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, bring it on through. Warrior 2. Left arm comes forward, pinwheeling up. Good. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Move with your own breath. You don't have to be doing exactly as David is. Exhale, side angle. Maybe coming a little lower. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. We're going to stay in the side angle, yogis, in case you want to take interlock if that's in your practice. Bottom arm comes underneath the leg, top arm wraps around. Open up that top shoulder if you are in your interlock and gaze to the sky. Feel the shoulders twisting open. Use your breath to maintain your balance, to stay in this difficult pose. On exhale, release. Coming back up into warrior 2 from whatever pose you were previously in. Straighten front leg. Bring the back leg up a touch. Preparing for triangle. Reach your front arm forward. Push the back hip back. And come on down into your triangle. Wide wingspan, yogis. Get your full extension here. Gaze to the sky as an option. Remember to always check in with your body and how it feels. And now our twist. Revolving side angle. Good. Top arm comes down, bottom arm goes up. Very nice. Inhale, bring it back to your regular triangle. Gaze to the sky. Exhale, come back up into triangle pose, standing. Good, bend into the front leg. Launching into your half moon. Now, if half moon is inaccessible to you, you don't have a block, just stay in your triangle. Half moon pose. Flex the top foot. Revolving half moon. Here comes our twist. Or some people call full moon. The top arm comes down, the hips can square, and then the other arm goes up. Inhale, coming back into half moon. Exhale, yogis, let's all meet back in warrior two, soft landing. Good, hands on either side of front foot. Go onto the ball of the back foot. Step back to plank. Deep inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Right side. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, bring it on through. If it gets stuck, just grab your ankle, bring it through. Open up back leg. Left arm comes forward to pinwheel up into your warrior two on the other side. If you're needing a little bit more, yogis, come a little lower. Challenge yourself. If you need a little less, come a little higher. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Maybe close your eyes. 2 more times, coming more deeply with each one. Third one, option to come in, interlock. Breath to movement, yogi. This is your practice. Interlock or just another side angle. If it gets too trying, you can always come out, coming back up into warrior two. If you are in interlock, open up the twist of that left shoulder. Gaze to the sky. Breathe in your intention, yogis. Why are you here? Let it sink deeply into the lungs. Let it serve as a focal point for where your mind is to go. And release. Come back up into warrior two. Bring the back leg up a touch. Straighten the front leg, preparing for triangle. Push the left hip back, reach the right hand forward, extending the spine, triangle pose. Such a pretty pose. Revolving triangle. Top arm comes down, bottom arm goes up. Very nice. Coming back to your regular triangle. Coming back up to the stance. Now bending into the front leg, getting ready for half moon. If you need to bring the back leg up a little bit, that's fine. To launch, flexing that top foot, arm to the sky. Other options here to hover. Revolving half moon or full moon. Top arm comes down, bottom arm goes up. Breathe into it, yogis. One more deep inhale there. Exhale, bring it back. Half moon, gentle shifts. One more deep inhale. Softly land in your warrior two. Awesome. Hands on either side of front foot. Go onto the ball of your back foot. Step back to plank. Deep inhale in your plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Lion is an option. Look up into the, in between the front of your hands, step on up there, forward fold. You can face the front. Bend in the knees a lot. Hold on to your elbows. Relax the head and neck. Now breathe into your lower back. We bend the knees a lot in order to create space there. We've done a lot of twisting, yogis. Here we're giving it some relief, some length, making it supple. Drop the knees down, drop the hands down. Bend the knees, let the hips drop, come into skier. Inhale, come all the way up into standing, stretch the arms to the sky, palms touch, a little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale into chair, so toes coming together, a little wedge in between the heels, or whatever feels good for your chair pose, yogis. Some of you like to have the feet apart. Arms can be lifted in fullest expression. If it's easier for hands to heart, that's fine. Or hands back by the hips, that's fine as well. Again, remembering this is your practice. I just give suggestions. Preparing for twisted root. Anchor down in your right foot. Gently lift the left leg up and let it cross over. Now if you can hook that foot. This is not something accessible to me, but if you can, hook that foot around the back of the ankle. Now arms spread wide. Left arm coming under the right. Eagle arms. Now if that is not accessible, just simply hold on to your shoulders. Not a big deal. No judgment. Do what's good for you today. Now engage your core, yogis, if you haven't already. Belly button up and in. On an exhale, keep your arms where they are. Unravel the legs. Send the top leg back to warrior three. It's okay if the foot comes down. If this is a little too challenging, not a problem, just bring the foot down. On an exhale, gently come to your high lunge with eagle arms. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, release the arms into your high lunge. Hands on either side of front foot. Step back to your plank, through your chaturanga to up dog or cobra, clasping locust, and downward facing dog. Look up in between your hands again. Use the other foot to step up there. Probably your left one if you're right-handed. Hold on to the elbows again. This time a micro bend in the knees. And breathe into your hamstrings. Drop the hands down like a rag doll. Inhale, the hips drop, chest lifts through skier. Bring it all the way up in the exhale. Inhale the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale into chair. Foot positions as you see fit. Arm positions where you choose. Root down now on the left foot, all four corners. Let them be your anchors. Right leg comes up and over, maybe hooking behind. Arms come out to the side, right arm under left, or holding on to shoulders. Nice deep breaths here, yogis. Pushing the elbows forward, shoulder blades down. Bring awareness to the core as you unravel the front leg. Bringing up to a step position and then back to warrior three. Flexing that foot. Good. Bring awareness to the right hip. You might want to lift a little bit, keep it square with the left. One more deep inhale. Exhale, lightly land, high lunge. Beautiful, inhale. Little back bend. Exhale, release the hands through your vinyasa. Three deep breaths, yogis, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's take the knees to the edges of the mat, wide-legged child's. Maintain your deep Ujjayi breath. Inhale, come up to hands and knees. Exhale, cross at the ankles, come back to seated. Bring yourself onto your back. Getting ready for supine twist, sideline twist it's also called. And let's draw the left knee in toward the chest. Give it a nice tight squeeze. You might want to even bring it toward the armpit. Breathe into the hip crease. Now inhale your left arm up overhead and exhale, come on into your supine or sideline twist, drawing the knee across. Check in with how you feel here. You might want to let go of the hand if it's a little too intense. The back should be fairly well warmed up by now. Option to bring the left hand out into a T fashion, anchoring down the left shoulder, gaze toward the left hand. You might choose to close the eyes, especially as we are prepping for our Shavasana pose. Melting into the mat. Next inhale, yogis, gently bring that knee back into the chest. Give it a squeeze again. Exhale, let it go. Inhale the right knee into the chest. Give it a nice squeeze, a breath into that hip crease. And holding on to the leg with the left hand, right arm goes up overhead. Feel that nice stretch there. On an exhale, draw the knee across. Sideline twist. Check in here. Any adjustments you need to make. Option to bring the arm out to the side like a T and anchoring down the right shoulder. Close your eyes or let your gaze be soft. Melt in. Next inhale, gently make your way out of the twist. Draw the knee back into the chest. Exhale, let it go. Come into your Shavasana. Close your eyes. Melt into your mat. Yoga is the study of balance. And balance is the aim of all living creatures. It is our home. We've twisted one way, we've twisted the other. Bringing balance to our bodies. Stretching, extending, compressing, collapsing. breath of gratitude for your internal organs, for all the hugs they got in your twisting practice today. Breath of gratitude for your spine, the way it holds the body up, the way it espouses so much of our nervous system. What a beautiful being is the body. We got into our physical form, yogis, to relegate the mind, to release it, to give it freedom, practicing non-attachment. And in our Shavasana, here too we practice non-attachment to the body, to the physical form. So let it go. Melt into your mat. Sink into stillness. Bring some movement into your fingers, yogis, and into your toes. Wrists and ankles, small circles, gently reawakening the body from its corpse pose. Let your head drift off toward the left, and then to the right. Head back to center, eyes still closed. Gently bend your knees up. Let them fall to the left, bringing your body into a fetal position. From our yoga mat, we bring the body, our physical form, back to life in the same way we were brought into the earth. In your fetal position, now take an expansive inhale. Wake up your lungs. Side out. Gently flutter the eyes open. Bring your awareness back into your own space. And gently make your way up to a seated position. Thank you all for joining us today. I hope to have more virtual reality sessions in the future. Thanks to David. Thank you to Callie Merkel, our owner here at B1 Studios, and a very special thanks to Chrissy Murphy-Mueller, our manager, who is really quite the great guidepost for all of us in these dark times. Let's take our arms out to the side. Inhale your arms high, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart, sealing in your intention, yogis. Namaste. Until next time, yogis, be well, be safe, be healthy.